Riddle Halacha of the day. You have a person that is blessed with everything. Wealth, he's wealthy. Success, successful. Children, yes. Grandchildren, enormous, a lot of them. What did he do to deserve such a goodness in his life? What did he do? When I read the answer for you today, it is so simple, and that is the blessing. We have to ask ourselves, what about us? Why aren't we seeing that same thing? Rabotai, when we look into Sefer Shmuel, in Sefer Bet, in Perik Vav, in Pasuk Yud Aleph, in the Navi, he writes over there like this: Vayeshev Aron Hashem Beit Oved Edom Hagiti Shalosh Chadashim Vayivarech Hashem et Oved Edom ve'et kol beito. Hashem's Aron, that when we were traveling the desert, Rabotai, the Aron HaKodesh, it was in Oved Edom's house for 3 months only. And he took care of it. So what did Hashem do? It says over here in Shmuel, Vayivarech Hashem et Oved Edom ve'et kol beito. Hashem blessed Oved Edom and his whole household. Rabotai, to get a better understanding of what the blessing is, let's go a little bit deeper. In Masechet Barachot in Daf Samach Gimel Amud Bet, that's page 63, side 2, it brings down over there the importance of hosting Talmidei Chachamim and so on and so forth. But over there it tells us what blessing did Oved Edom get for honoring the Aron. But also we want to see what did he do to get such a reward. So the Gemara says all the way on the bottom, it says, Ma'hi beracha sheberecho. What blessing did Hashem bless Oved Edom for taking care of the Aron? Amar Rav Yehuda bar Zivda, Rav Yehuda the son of Zivda said, Zochamot, that means the mother-in-law, meaning his wife, Ushmona kalotecha, and her 8 daughter-in-laws, Sheyaldu, Shisha bikeres echad. Each one gave birth to 6 children. Rabotai, when we take 8 times 6, actually it's 9 times 6, we get 54. Plus the 8 boys that Oved Edom already had gets us to the number of 62. Comes out over here that 48 grandchildren Oved Edom had, and 14 children was his own. So when you add up 48 plus 14, we get 62. That's what he was blessed with. The question is, what did he do to be blessed with that? Rabotai, comes the Gemara Masechet Barachot and says, all he did was kibet viribet. Before the Aron, he went and he would sweep it up, that no dust would be there, and then he would also sprinkle water on the dust so it can always settle. He always made sure that the Aron's area was always clean. Hashem said, for 3 months you took care of my Aron, I will take care of you, Edom. Rabotai, there's another rabbi in Ahavat Yehonatan. He says, what does it mean that Hashem blessed him with everything? He says, Ve'et beito berech Hashem be'osher ve'hatzlacha. When it says in Shmuel that Hashem blessed his household, it means he blessed his household with wealth and success. Once again, what did he do? He only went ahead and he swept up and he sprinkled the water to make sure that the dust doesn't rise. He was watching after the Aron that the area should always be clean. It's a very important Musar Haskel, an ethical teaching for us. Because if we look into the Shulchan Aruch, Rabotai, in Simon Kuf Nun Aleph, in Halacha Aleph, the Shulchan Aruch brings down over there, what is a person allowed to do in a Beis Knesset, in a Beit Medrash? Our study halls today are the synagogues. I ask you all a simple question. How do we behave when we enter into a shul? How do we behave when we make ourselves coffee in the shul? Rabotai, when a person uses his napkin that he has to blow his nose and he leaves it on the table. When he gets up and he has a chair that he should push back in, he leaves it out. He leaves it for the janitor to do. Rabotai, if that was your house, would you do the same thing? Absolutely not. Rabbi, if you look into Simon 151 Halach Aleph, it speaks about how a person has to treat a synagogue. I want to share with you a small thing. When you see a napkin on the floor, when you see a chair or a sitter that we use, or the books, Rabotai, it's not a flea market, nor is it a zoo. Put everything back in its proper places, please. Even though you have people that are cleaning, but this is a mini Beit HaMikdash. It's put on us to go ahead and clean that shul or the base measures. And what do, Rabotai? We come in it, we come to the shul, we do whatever we want, and we leave it the way we were eating or drinking, whatever it was that a person was doing. And that is not good, Rabotai. If a person wants to go ahead and be blessed, like over the Edom, you want to have a lot of osher, you want to have a lot of wealth, you want to have a lot of success, you want to have a lot of children and grandchildren. Very simple. When you come to shul, give it the proper respect. Clean up after yourselves. Rabotai, I don't have to tell you, sometimes I walk into the restroom. I think the person that was there before me was probably doing 7 hakafot. Rabotai, pick up the toilet seat. These are all common sense. But when we are able to honor the synagogue in our study halls, the way Ovid Edom did, then you guys, Rabotai, Bezrat Hashem, you're going to see wealth, success, and a lot of grandchildren. Bezrat Hashem, let's try to keep our Batei Kanisiot and Batei Madrashot clean at all times. Baruch Adonai Olam. Amen ve'amen.